If you have forgotten the password for your portal account, you can request that a temporary password be sent to your email address. After you have logged in with a temporary password, you will want to make sure you create a new password you can remember. To reset your password, click the Forgot Password link on the portal login page. Please note that if you have also forgotten your login name, you will need to click the Forgot Login Name link instead. First, you will need to enter your email address. This will need to be the email address the practice has on file for you, which is probably the email address you entered when activating your account. This will also be the email address the temporary password is sent to. Next, you will need to enter your login name. If you have forgotten your login name, you will not be able to request a password reset. You will need to request a login reset instead. Once you click Submit, you will be required to answer a security question to provide additional verification of your identity. Your password will then be reset, and a temporary password will be sent to the email address you provided. The temporary password will need to be entered exactly as it appears in the email. It is case sensitive, so be sure your caps lock is not on and you are entering upper and lowercase characters correctly. After you have received the email, you will return to the portal login page and enter your login name as you normally would. Next, you will be prompted to enter your password and will need to enter the temporary password you just received in your email. The password is case sensitive and will need to be entered exactly as it appears in the email. If you are having difficulty, verify your caps lock is not on and that you are entering upper and lowercase characters correctly. Once your password has been entered, you will have to answer a security question to further verify your identity. Once you have logged in, be sure to create a new password you will remember. You will be automatically taken to the profile section of your portal account to do so. When creating your new password, you will need to re-enter the temporary password you received in the email. Then, you will enter a new password. The next time you log into your portal account, you will use the new password you created since your temporary password is no longer valid. If you are having difficulty resetting your password, here are a few tips. If you cannot find the email containing the temporary password, check your spam or junk folder. Also, be sure you are checking the correct email address. The temporary password will be sent to the email address you entered when requesting the reset. If you are having difficulty logging in or resetting your password, please make sure you are entering your temporary password exactly as it appears in the email. You can try copying and pasting the password from the email, however, be sure you are not copying any extra spaces or characters. If you have requested multiple password resets, you will need to use the password in the most recent email you received. Each time you reset your password, the previous password is no longer valid. If you have entered your temporary password and received the message that your account has been frozen, you will need to contact the practice. For security purposes, if you have entered your password incorrectly 5 or more times, your account will be automatically frozen. Once the practice unfreezes your account, you will need to log in using the temporary password and then create a new password you will remember. Lastly, after you have entered the temporary password to log in, be sure to enter it again and create a new password you will remember. Otherwise, you will need to keep entering the temporary password to access your account. This concludes the tutorial for resetting your password. Thank you for using the MedEnd Patient Portal.